relationship, meaning you and your husband argue, you and your kids don't see eye to eye, maybe your boss is being very irritable, and you just overall are not happy with the way your life's going. There's some things you can do. And it's not going to counseling, it's not going to a marriage therapist. I mean, all those are good options, but let's just do it through gratitude. First of all, appreciate one another. We are all unique, we are our own people. So we're all gonna do certain things that are gonna irritate somebody else. I'm very, very fortunate because my first marriage was so difficult, and my husband's first wife was so difficult that we got all that out of our system. We don't fight and we don't have ugly discussions because we've been through it and we don't want to go back. So the things that will irritate me about my husband is he is an engineer and he thinks like this. So if I'm over here saying something, he's right here. Don't expect him to hear it. But you know what? He's probably focusing on paying my credit card bill or something that I don't have to worry about. So I appreciate him for that. So I don't really have that. Lexie and I have come to such a great place because I appreciate her. I appreciate she may not have any sleep and she's dealing with a new baby. So if she's 10 minutes late, so what? I appreciate what she's doing outside of my vision and everything she does behind the scenes for Grateful Gratitude. I mean, she does do a lot for me. And let go of the little things.
Big one.
This is huge, and this is a hard thing to do, but once you master it, you never have to worry about it again. So little things, for example, somebody left their dirty clothes next to the bed and the hamper was right there. Is that really worth getting explosive over and fighting over? You know what? I would personally bend down, pick up my husband's clothes. Now my husband doesn't do this, so I'm just doing an example.
Mine does.
Pick it. So you're gonna learn. No.
But I do it too, so.
So I'm gonna pick those clothes up, I'm gonna throw them in the hamper, and as I do that, I'm gonna say, thank you, Wes, because I don't have to worry about if the bills are paid. Thank you, Wes, I don't have to worry about if the grass is cut. I'm gonna find something good instead of facing that aggravation. So forget the little things. If I give him a birthday card to mail and he forgets to mail it, is that really worth getting upset over? You know what? I'll just text the person and say, oh, you know what? Card didn't get out, you're gonna get it late, so you'll think we're thinking about you on a different day. Put a positive spin on it and forget the little things. Find 3 things to compliment. This is a big one because there can be people in your life that you cannot stand to look at. The first thing you need to realize, God put that person on this earth for a reason, and you're gonna have to deal with it. So, for example, there was a lady that every time I saw her, she had something negative to say to me. She would always walk behind me and either fix my tag or she would brush something off of me. She always had to make me feel inferior. And when I read the book from Jack Canfield, and he said, give 3 things of love to them. Send them 3 things of love. Find 3 things, even if it's difficult, even if it takes you 2 hours, find 3 things. So with this lady, I thought, you know what? She's an amazing grandma. She's very generous, and she's very successful at her business. So every time she walked towards me to either knock something off me, fix my tag, or do something, I said, okay, you know what? She's a great grandma, good business person, and she's very generous. I just kept saying that over and over. Within about 2 weeks' time, I could sit down and have lunch with her. Because when you focus on something positive and you let go of that negative, it changes the whole relationship. So I have done that multiple times, and I think I did a podcast with Mark on that because We have some mutual friends, some that irritated me and some that didn't him, but we had a good talk about it, and all the people that irritated me, I am able to have a conversation with now because I recognize their good qualities. And that goes back again to appreciate them for who they are. I mean, everybody's put here, and not everybody's going to get along. If we all got along, there'd be no war, there'd be no, it would just be so harmonious, but that's just not the way life's going to be. Yeah. So we just have to appreciate each other. Tell people thank you at least once a day. If someone opens a door. Now, I'm a greeter at church, and this is a very interesting study that I'm trying to do. About 75% of people will thank me for holding the door for them, and some don't even want to make eye contact. They just want to get through life. They don't even want to acknowledge I'm standing there. So I always tell everybody good morning. I force them. Good morning. After I say good morning about 300 to 500 times at church, I mean, my Sundays are set. I'm having a great day. So thank somebody and thank your, if my husband runs and I'll say, oh gosh, I'm going to have to run and get gas. And he says, well, I'm going to go to the store. Just let me take your car. Thank you. I don't have to get out and do that. Thank you. So, and the last one is, if it's something toxic in your life, let go of them. Get rid of them. If it's somebody that you just can't deal with, or somebody that's going to drag you down and not be a good influence in your life, get rid of them. If they're that negative on the list that you can't deal with, you just need to let them go. And I'm going to tell you, Linda knows this story. When I started practicing gratitude, I was sickening. I was so happy. And I would go up to people and, oh, you look so great today. And oh gosh, I read this really good book you need to read. And oh, God is wonderful. And everything was just like this. And people would start to gravitate away from me. They're like, no, we're not having it. Because they didn't want to be in the place I was at. And I let those people fall away. And you know what? Probably 30% of the people that I knew fell away and I don't see anymore. Part of it is giving up alcohol. I guess people feel like you can't go out to a happy hour if you don't drink, but that's okay because to me that was like, that must have been something in my life that I didn't need. And so it fell away. So give yourself permission. If you cannot resonate in some way with this person, get rid of them.